overnight. Were we supposed to have rain overnight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Actually, it's supposed to be like sunny today.
Right, it's supposed to be nicer today, sunny-wise, than yesterday. Of course, yesterday was supposed to be cloudy and there wasn't any significant clouds, so.
They do what they can.
It's Saturday, no paper, but I know that there's Lego parts in the mailbox. So Don's got to go down to the end of the driveway anyway. That's not just one package.
No, I've got a bunch.
Wow, garage.
Garage.
Yeah. Well, you can't get down without handing them to me? Sorry.
No, I can get out. It's just, there are a lot of them.
Huh. Well, I knew there was at least one.
There's like 6.
Well, maybe the ones to finish my blue building came a day early.
Yeah.
That would be nice. The inflatables just turned on the timer. I've got to come over here today and adjust this guy. Let's use the word adjust. The strings on the side over here. You know, I don't see a fabric strip in the front. It's not like Johnny didn't put it on there. It really needs one so that it doesn't go backward like that. And what I need to do is the strings on this side are getting tangled. But I'm out here in the morning, so it doesn't hurt it to run on its side for a few minutes and I come over and fix it. For some reason, our little laser thing wasn't on last night. Don said he would look at that today, but no reason to look at it while everything's all wet. He did get my wreath hung. Yeah, and the one there and on the carport and on the front door look great. This wreath here, I mean, it's not a bad wreath or anything, but it needs like a red bird and a bow or something. I mean, it's a good greenery. It's got pine cones. It's got some eucalyptus. It's got a few berries, but I'm feeling the need to, I don't know, probably not while it's up, but maybe when it comes down for the year. Well, I was not happy about how his wound looked yesterday, but it seems like it hasn't reopened, not draining, and is better today. So I'm a little less concerned. We did give him his medicine last night. Hey, buddy. Hello. Wow, if those are all Legos, I think everything I ordered has come super early, fast. I guess we'll find out in a minute. I think this one has one of them has fairing parts in it that are kind of like 10 largish parts. Yes, as in, you know, SpaceX fairing, think robot. So Don and I are going to talk to you for a minute about Amazon and security cameras. Okay. I guess what happened to us is one year I said, oh, I want to get a cloud cam so when we're away, I can monitor the cats in the house and see what's going on. And then another time I said, oh, I want to see what's going on with the cars when we're not home, if we've left, you know, what's going on inside the garage when we're not at home. And then I said, oh, but I need to monitor the cats over here. That would be really helpful. Yes. So then I bought a Blink camera. And of course we had a Ring camera, doorbell, uses a security camera before Ring ever thought about doing that. We bought the original Ring doorbell and we used it as a security camera. Never used it as a doorbell once, but of course now they have figured out that they have the tech to do real security. Anyway, so we ended up with a Ring plan for cameras. Yeah. A Blink plan, not turned on yet, but coming January the 13th for cameras, and a Amazon Cloud Cam.
Yeah, we have three different
plans.
Yes.
So yeah, here, so you can see both of us, and they all work fine, and they all work about the same. Yeah. They're real. You know, you have an app on your phone, you bring it up, you can take a snapshot, you can talk through the camera to the cats or the person at the door or whatever. Yeah. You can save a video file, all of that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So when we started this journey, let's call it a journey.
It was $3 a month.
Ring wasn't owned by Amazon.
No, it wasn't.
And Blink didn't exist.
Nope.
And even
exist.
Amazon Cloud Cam hadn't come along yet.
It's
okay.
just Ring.
But now Amazon owns Ring and of course Cloud Cam, which was their own camera solution before they bought Blink. And before Ring came out with more cameras. So what ended up for us is we had we were paying for cameras for 3 different places. And the general fee for these security cameras is $3 a month. Per camera. So if you have 3 or less, it's still $3 a month. But if you have 4 or more, usually on any of these plans, well, the Cloud Cam's a little different. I just looked at it. But on Blink and on Ring, you can have as many cameras as you want for $10 a month. That's the current. Right. That's the current thing.
More
so
that's right.
But because Amazon piecemeal together their home security monitoring thing, they don't have any way for you to have a Blink camera, 2 Ring cameras, a Cloud Cam, and that be like your 4 cameras.
Yeah, you can't combine all your cameras into one offering. And
so about the most expensive way you could send your security footage to the cloud would be to have a couple on Ring, a couple on Cloud Cam, and a couple on Blink, which is basically where we were.
Exactly what we did.
Exactly what we did.
So don't do
that. So we bit the bullet today and we bought some more Ring cameras. Black Friday. Well, actually it's early Cyber Monday. Whatever. There is no rhyme or reason to these sales this year. It's like, okay, Amazon did something, Walmart go do it. Walmart did something, they're just all Target. They're just sort of chasing each other around. Anyway, we ordered some more Ring cameras. And we're going to decommission the new Blink one, which we only paid $25 for that. And it will still work as a camera, just it won't be recording anywhere.
Right.
And the Amazon Cloud Cam, which they don't even sell, support, make, we're kind of grandfathered in, but they're not really going to be around very long anyway. So sometime after the first of the year, we'll fool around with taking down and putting up cameras and sorting it all out. And we are going to have a little more coverage than we started out with in the beginning. And I think we maybe not this year. We won't have saved money because of the investment in the new cameras, but we'll have better coverage.
Right.
And maybe in a year or two we'll be even, and then after that we'll be saving. But I guess my main point here was, if you're thinking about buying some cameras, you really should give a thought to, $3 a month for a camera. It just doesn't sound bad, right? Oh, no problem. That's nothing, right? But pretty soon you're up to $6 here and $10 there, and you're paying for multiple plans, and then you got to manage multiple apps on your phone and logins to multiple accounts, and it's just sort of complicated. So if you don't have any and you're thinking about getting some, you probably ought to choose one provider. Now we did look at Google just briefly.
Yeah, we looked at the Nest line of cameras, because basically what we were talking about doing is that we have 3 different cameras platforms, 3 different subscription models that will add up to make it more expensive. So if we're going to try to combine, which one do we combine on? Yeah. And then going forward, the key thing that triggered all this is that
are you gonna blame me?
No, we wanted another camera for the cats.
That's what I was gonna say. I knew it was gonna all be back to the cats.
I wasn't blaming anybody.
Right. I wanted
another camera for the catio.
Right. Well, the whole right, exactly. I said I would like to have, but don't require another cat camera for inside the catio. That'll come as no surprise to you guys, right? And then I said I can get, it's the garage is a necessity. I don't want to go out there when it's cold, wet, dark, 3 a.m.
Plus it makes them get up and leave the garage.
Plus it disturbs them, and they leave the garage, and
you can't have disturbed cats.
Well, anyway, the garage one's kind of necessity. The catio one, since we have a Wi-Fi bulb out there, I can just turn the light on and I can more or less see who's in there at bedtime, and life is good, right? But I'd rather do it from my couch.
Rather do
on my phone, where I manage my entire life. I'd rather do it from my phone. So,
right. Well, anyway, the Nest could have easily done it, but it would have been a major upfront cost. And I don't even know what their storage plan is, but maybe it just fits into your Google Drive. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. They're going to get you somewhere for the storage, though.
Right,
yeah.
but it would have been significant. Their cameras, the indoor cameras, are approximately $100 a piece. And we would have needed 3 of those, so that's $300 for those. And then their outdoor cameras are like $150 a piece, so it's very expensive. So,
more expensive, or at least as expensive as starting out from scratch with Ring.
Right. I guess I would probably net all this out is do not, just like the lawn equipment Ego, or your battery powered tools, whatever platform that you start with is probably the one you're going to be locked in. The switching is going to be painful. So don't go by the initial, oh my goodness, this camera's only $19.95 and the other guy's $99. Don't go astray that way.
Yeah.
You probably need to, the upfront costs of the initial installation and purchase the camera, that's certainly part of it, but the back end, that how many cameras and how much per month, especially if you need more than 3. If you're going to be happy with a front door camera, a back door camera, and 1 inside camera, then probably maybe it doesn't matter. Because you could do $3 a month on each one. You could do 3 different vendors.
Right. You can have up to 3 cameras and it doesn't matter. But once you're over 3,
once you go over
matters.
3, it starts mattering.
It starts mattering.
And the good thing about, we went with Ring because it's $10 a month, $100 a year.
Right. Yeah, they give you even more of a discount if you'll pay for all 12 months at one time.
And they give you a discount, 10% discount on stuff you purchase from ring.com.
From the store, yeah.
And they give you an extended warranty. So at least the $100 a year. Oh, and the whole point of it is this monthly fee really isn't germane because you're probably going to keep your security cameras for like ever. You're not, I mean, is there going to be some point in time 5 years down the road where you're never going to need a security camera again?
Probably not.
Probably not. So Ring has been around. They've been bought by Amazon. I think Ring will continue to be around. Ring probably will never be the cheapest, but it probably also won't be the most expensive one. But it will probably be one of the more featured ones. But then it may be the most hacked one. I don't know. All these things you have to play, but basically we use it. We added another outdoor security camera to cover the backyard. We got front yard covered, the driveway covered, our parking area covered, and now we will have the backyard covered. So we went on and so we actually do have 3 real security cameras, plus the garage cameras, which really just watch cats or keep an eye on what's going on in the garage. So all I'm saying is that don't get lured in by the initial low cost of the camera. Think about the plan and how many you're going to need. And remember, you're probably going to, this is one of those things when you sign up for it, it's probably 5 years you're still going to be paying for it.
Yeah, and I'll make 2 more, I'll add on to that with 2 more comments. The driveway camera is the very original, right when it came out, pretty much Ring doorbell.
Oh, I agree.
So that camera is well over 5 years old outside in the weather. So don't be scared off by some of those deals on those older Ring cameras because our experience at least is that it's a high quality camera and it's going to last years. And so if there's a deal out there on some of those older Ring cameras, I would not shy away from that deal just because it's older tech. It does, I mean, it does. It works great. You can talk through it. You can it records event. I mean, it's fine. And the other thing is you know, with all of these cameras, you got to take into a little consideration your privacy.
Right. Yeah, good point.
So we weren't super concerned from a privacy perspective. You know, we use Google location services and our Tesla knows where we are. So I don't know.
Big Brother knows exactly where I am.
Right.
What I'm buying, what I didn't buy.
I figure if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have too much to worry
Well, I
about.
don't-
In the
I don't-
scheme of
I just
all of
gave
the
up.
data out there,
You
of
wanna
all of the data out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
you'd have to do something pretty glaring for your
I
data
have
to
a
stand
car
out.
that knows everything about
Right,
me.
but
Yeah,
but
right.
you might want to read up on that. Some people really care about the
Oh, I
ability
do.
to turn
It's just-
off the inside camera, like when you're around or something. And I don't know. I wasn't really too worried. The one, you know, they're not in the bedroom. The security
Yeah.
cameras are not in the bedroom. So I was like, well, I don't really care if it's watching me cook in the kitchen. Oh well.
Yeah, well, right. If they ever have sniff cam, I might be in trouble.
Honey. That's all right. My cooking will overcome any
Oh, right,
other
okay,
stuff.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Men. I added 75 more ornaments to the tree this morning. I'm not going to say that I'm done with it, but I'm more done with it. Are you ever done with Christmas decorating? I think we tend to finesse it throughout the holiday. You know, down at the bottom, because we got cats, they don't try to climb the tree. Even when they were little, they didn't do that. But they do chase each other and run under the tree, and sometimes it shakes. So, you know, I have tons. I have enough ornaments to decorate several trees, but the boys really like the Hallmark, and so do I, the Star Trek. And I put cat-safe ornaments lower and fragile ornaments higher. And, you know, it is what it is. Don's still working on my angel.
So I'm up at the top of the garage, and I've got my Ego Nexus inverter, 150 watt, and I've got a cord plugged in it, and that cord comes over here to this LED work light. And I saw on Workshop Attic a Milwaukee, really nice battery powered Milwaukee work light, and I said, you know, I could see how that would be handy. So I said, I wonder if my little inverter will run a couple work lights. And so poof, I came up here and tested it out. So if I ever have to work outside, or we need light, temporary light or something like that, this will work fine. I've got, you know, great big batteries. Of course, we have the Nexus power station, the big one also, but this little you know, handheld one here is very handy and will do the job.
Don and I are going for a drive, take advantage of this really pretty weather. All the backyard kitties are accounted for. I keep looking for Stripe, but I haven't seen him yet today. Hopefully me going out won't make me miss him. Is everything okay? So it looks like you're working on another project.
Yeah, I'm putting a piece of bright colored tape on the floor.
Uh-huh.
So as I pull forward, if I have the backup camera on, I can see, when I can see the tape, I stop.
Very cool.
And,
Of course, you got to remember to switch to the backup camera,
I
but still,
agree.
that's totally doable.
Right. Well, I'm good. I'm trying a couple things. I've been looking out the side, trying to get my distance right, and that hasn't worked well.
This might be more precise.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Well, absolutely. At this point, you know, it certainly will stop me from going too far.
Okay. We'll let you guys know what Don thinks after trying it a few times.
That's right. A couple times. Yep. So ideally, whenever I start seeing the pink tape, I'll stop.
Right.
If you notice, it's a little far forward, but it is a little far forward because I'm almost off of the foam
Pad.
noodle.
Yeah,
and
the
I want the
padding.
door to hit the foam noodle. So by stopping it, more or less, when I start seeing the pink tape, the door should hit right about here. So that'll be about right. That's why it's kind of a little off at this point.
Okay. Sounds good. Looks good. We saw a kingfisher on the side of the road in a little wetland area that's not too far from our house, but headed away from Fuquay, so not a part of the road we go past often every day. And Don dropped me off, circled around, and let me shoot some pictures, except when we stopped to let me out. The kingfisher and the great blue heron that were at the wetlands both flew. So I got some pictures of some really great stump reflections, but I didn't get any bird photos. Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We'll try again another day. So we were trying to take Rawls Church Road the long way around over to Garner to drop the robot off at one of my students' houses. And anyway, you know, we had all of that rain a few weeks ago, and this is one of the roads here. You can see it's really washed out. So the reason why we got this far is that the detour up ahead stuff, wait a minute, Donnie. Basically, it wasn't out really in the road, so we were confused if they were serious or not. Well, they were serious. Yeah, we are gonna stop at Walmart today. I need ornament hooks, but mostly we're just taking a country drive. It's 66 out there, enjoying the pretty day, dropping off the robot, and I love getting in the car with no particular place to go. I don't need a place to go. I don't need a reason to get in the car and enjoy being out in the car. So we're just enjoying the day.
Yeah, I agree. It's a beautiful day, clear sky, sunny, not cold. It's 57 degrees or 67?
No, 67. Yeah, 67.
Yeah, it's very comfortable out here.
That's Don's plug for I need the font to be bigger when I'm not wearing my glasses. Yeah. He can't see it. I can actually read it with or without my reading glasses, but Don cannot. We don't come down to Anger too often, and even less often as an actual destination, but we're passing through Anger, getting on 210 to head over to Highway 50 to go up to Garner to my student's house. Well, I really like the town's Christmas decorations, the garland styled trees and poinsettias. Very nice. So WRAL is sponsoring a drive-through Christmas light show this year at the old Dorothea Dix mental hospital site. It's now a park in Raleigh that's, I guess I'm going to describe it as being in the building stages of turning it into a park. And anyway, I think they said there's like 3 hours, listen to me, 3 miles of drive-through lights because they weave you all around in there. And we have tickets to go Wednesday, December the 16th, and I am super looking forward to it. Robot drop-off mission achieved.
Yeah. Drive through the countryside. Mission good too.
Yep. Don dropped me off at Walmart so I could get the ornament hooks. And of course I'm just sort of walking the aisles over here since I came in. Quite a few people in here. It is a Saturday. Taking a moment to scope out the village pieces. I note they do sell the Walmart one I saw up front last time. That Rees Mercantile is a village piece, and I like good price for what you get. Sometimes after Christmas they have a lot left over and they go on clearance. It just depends. I got what I needed. I didn't forget the ornament hooks. I didn't get distracted. I gotta tell you though, sometimes it's hard for nice girls not to want to deck people. The whole mask thing, it's a thing. We thought we'd seen a Model 3 at the townhomes here in Fuquay, and sure enough.
Yep. I don't see the charger. Did you see the charger?
Not offhand. You could circle again and I could look one more time.
Okay, well, you can
There's plenty of outside 110s in there. They even have weatherproof covers. You know, it's just probably code
the
now.
power meters on these cases, they're just sitting right there on, I mean.
Yep. But you can see the outside availability too.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
So,
I did not see a cord on the ground. Can't see a cord coiled up.
yeah, it would have to be very neat over there in the corner. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that's
They
not
don't. They don't charge there.
They don't
That would
charge.
just be, or they do 110.
Oh, they do 110.
They're not doing a lot of miles. It's the same thing all over Fuquay. At 64 degrees right now. Really crowded. People out enjoying the pretty weather. Out just enjoying the day. It's very crowded. Everyone seems out and about all around town this afternoon.
So we're home, and I'm going to pull the car in the garage here. Open left door. And this door is opening. So I'm going to drive forward here. Oh, here we go. Backup camera. So then I've turned on the backup camera. So we can see if we can see our little pink piece of tape. Like slowly pull forward. So there's the start of the garage floor. And pulling forward. Oops, there it is. Yeah, I'm a little bit farther than I wanted to be. So we go back just a scooch. That should be fine. So let's see. And if I hit, yeah, and it hits the plastic, so we're good. I would actually say I'm a little further than I would want to be, but that's good enough. Close left door. Close left door. And there it goes down. And we get out and grab our phone. Come over here since we drove her pretty far. We'll grab the thing, plug her in, and she'll charge tonight.
Don's reward for being the good guy that he always is, the Alabama-Auburn game. And another plate of excellent Thanksgiving leftovers. If I had to say, Thanksgiving leftovers probably just keep getting better and better, even if you do switch over to the Christmas plates. It's not looking like Alabama's got too much to worry about. And I know I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, but honestly, I think we're going to be okay here. And Mittens has decided that she is very happy over here in front of the fireplace. Midnight is over here under the tree. They are quite comfy. They really like the storage bin, you know, the little recessed, the outer wall is higher and it's like just the perfect size for them, and put on a blanket and they are living the life. I'm going to be living the life of a nap on a too much Thanksgiving leftovers dinner here in a minute.